Um, Hey, how is it going? And welcome to the stream. Um, in this one, we are going to. I think I'll bring you guys to this city. This one right here. This is the city of Yogyakarta. And there's something that I need to finish in this tile. And later, after we are done here, maybe we can open a new map tile and start a new city tile. Well, that's the plan, but I'm not sure how it will go. So, well, that's a bit loud. I didn't expect to have something destroyed right there. I think this is this is an industrial building, but I don't remember what was here before. So, but it is this is a 4 by this is 8 by 8, I think, and we can just rezone it again like this, I think. Or maybe we can have it like this. So this will move the power line a little bit like that. And also this one right here, I think I removed the buildings, the mods. That's why we have this like a ghost lot right here. I think we can just remove it like that, rezone it again, and bulldoze it, and that will fix it. And can just rezone it again with a 3 by 3 right there. Okay, so this is the city tile of Yogyakarta, and I'll zoom out a little bit. This is how the tiles look like. I made a bunch of videos based on this city actually, so show you a little bit this area right here. This is the shoreline, and up here you have this block of skyscrapers, and for this one I am going to, so there's this little part up here. We have this small lake, this one, and this part is already done, except for the small details left on this slope right here. But we have another area here, and I want to finish this little area right here with some another lake MMP. So let's, I think we're going to work on this for a while. Maybe make another lake on this edge right here. So yeah, we are going to do that, and this is going to be MMP works. So, but before that, I'm going to put some walls along these rails right here, and I am going to use this one, the wall by MS 71. So this one. I actually did this area before on a stream on TikTok, but the game crashed while I'm working on it, and now I need to redo it again. So that's why let's just work on this part a little bit. Right there, and maybe I'm just going to have the walls until this part right here. Have it like that, or maybe we can have the triangle So this one have it like that, and perhaps also here, just so we have a tree going on like this. But I don't think we can. I don't think it's. I don't need this lamp right here, so we are going to use the one with without the props. So should be this one. Why it's looking a bit weird right here? Maybe because yeah, I'm not really sure why, but then we can just use the corner like that instead, and let's just enable the grid for the guides, just so we know exactly where we place our objects. And since this is supposed to be a landing strip, this is a flying school. And so this area right here is supposed to be a landing strip, and maybe also a little bit right here. So the water should be go just these two cells right here and also here, I think, or yeah, maybe up here too. So we're going to add some waters, and here I'm using the Pegasus. I forgot the name actually, but I used this one before on the city of Padang when we made the MMP lake. So that one should be. It's been a while since the last time I am doing MMP work, so I kind of forgot where the menu located. But maybe before we are doing the water, since we already here, so this one right here, this is a Pegasus pond, and we're going to use the one tiles and also quarter of it. So let's just lob some of this first. It cuts perfectly like this because of this wall texture. But I'm going to blur the lines between this the water and the walls using some fluorides later on, because it's a bit weird right now. And here I'm not sure about this part right here. We should be able to, yeah, like that, put another, and no, like that. Luckily, we can remove that. And since this is supposed to be a runway right here, and I think if we're just using this part right here, it would be maybe not enough because it's too small. So I think I'm going to just to have the runway go diagonals, so two, and all the way through here. So the water should be just a little bit right here, and I'm going to use the quarter, so the smaller one, and put one right there, and also there. Yeah, I think that should be enough for the water area, and we're going to fill the rest of it using the flora and maybe a little bit of rocks and stones later on. So let's start by blurring this hard line right here, and I'm going to use the flora by giraffe, so the cattails, and also maybe later on using the bushes and also the berries. So let's start with this cattails right here, and I'm going to use just the evergreen one because just so we don't need to manage the seasonal cycle. And yeah, this is already a mistake. So let's start again. Just a little bit to blur this hard line right here. Let's not add too much of this because we are going to add another flora too, so just a little bit like that. And also here. And also here too, so let's go all the way through here, but only a little bit. Yeah, like that. A bit more right here, I guess. There, and we can add the berries. We keep seeing the plane going through here because we have a small airport right here. So let's do with the berries. It's a bit hard clicking on this area because of the we already have the cattails right there. Or like that. You have some overgrown berries right there. And also here maybe. We have too much object right here, so I can't really click anything. Let's also add some more right here. This is a really busy rails. There's so much traffic going through here. There's a 440 trains. Here it's only 135. If you hear some of say sim stalking, it's only because I put some sims in this city channel, so that's why you hear some people talking. Yeah, I think this is almost enough. Yeah, that should do it, and also maybe a little bit right there. We're going to add some sand along this empty area right here, so just a little bit of berries right there, and maybe right here. So since this is supposed to be a runway, I don't think it's a good idea to have a lot of floras on this line right there. So let's finish up this part right here with some MMP, maybe trees, and also some little maybe pathing for sims to walk around. And before that, let's add these bushes using the. This is not meant be. This is giraffe. I think I mistook saying it's might be 3 to 5 before. I'm not sure. But just in case, this is giraffe flora. Just a little bit more like that, and yeah, I think this should be enough. can finish up with some path. Should be scrolling all the way up. So this one right here, this is a sand, lovable sand by, I think this is Frank Hugh and Heblum, I think. We can just make a nice pathway for our sims. So it looks like they can go from here, going down, crossing the rails, and down right here, and maybe fishing on this little lake right here. Have the since this is being used by these rails, we can't really add anything right here. Let's fill some of this part with the sand, and that should do it, I guess. And the rest of it we can add some more flora. I'm going to use the let's just scroll all the way down and see what we have here. So this is the Populus nigra. This is flora by Barocco hispano, and I think we can add some more right there, and also here maybe. Like some trees along the path, and one more right there. Yeah, that should be enough. We don't want too much of these big trees. And also maybe some lavender. Should be around here. Yep, this one right here. I need to make a MMP for this. Not MMP, but maybe a custom farm lots using these lavender trees. Not trees, lavender, what do you call it, bushes. And I think it would be a good farm for a lavender farm. I searched on Simtropolis and there's not a single lavender farm yet. And yeah, I think we can I think I can make some custom lot using this flora right here. It would be nice, I think. Let's just add a few along the path, so like that, and it's a bit too much, but I don't want to bulldoze this, because if we bulldoze this area we need to redo all of them again. So let's just continue with it, and maybe some more right there. Might be not really noticeable, but we have the green one, and also the one with this purple flower. Okay, just a little bit more. We just need to add some more grass. Maybe the big trees using this Norway maple. Maybe one right here. Let's give it a try. I want big trees. Maybe this two is good enough. Let's try again. Yep, that one. Just one big trees. Like that, and the rest of it, I think I'm just going to use the another flora. So let's see. Well, we can add some this feather grass right here. So just a bit more. I don't think it's really it's not really suitable here, I think. So let's try another one. Let's add this poppies evergreen, just to add a little bit more red color along this line, and also here. Like that, and also a little bit more right there. So nearby these berries, have it like that. And the rest of this, I think we can add just this narcissus. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So just a little bit like that. So this will add the white color between the green grass. Okay, I think that should be enough. If we disable the create, should be, it's pretty good, I think. Yeah. Let's try the let's try this one right here. This is green rye by I think this is ALN. We might actually ruin the path a little bit, but yeah, I think it's alright. This add this like a grassy texture. Okay, I think we are done with this area right here. Let's just finish up this part right here. Hello guys, something went wrong. What went wrong? Did the stream lagging or? Or there's something there's problem with the sound. It's a bit laggy, I guess. I'm not sure if this is if it is from my stream or if it is your network, because maybe the others can confirm if if the stream is laggy for the others too. And in the meantime, we can continue with this one right here. I'm going to fill this one with the white sand, so the one we are using, we use here. So this one, and I'm going to use the bigger one just so it will be faster to fill this area. And we're going to fill this part right here all the way to this shoreline. But along the shoreline, we're going to fill it with some bigger sand. I'm not sure what to call it, but another sand texture by SM2, Simmer 2. So first, let's just finish up this white sand right here. I'm not sure why so many people walking to this area. Maybe they find this flying skull really interesting, or maybe it's the student. I'm not sure. And yeah, we're just going to fill this part all the way through here with this white sand. So this is supposed to be a runway, so I'm going to keep this just clean like this. Let's fill this all the way up. And make sure we don't have the green grass between the sand. So that should do it. And maybe we can add some small rocks and detailing on this edge right here. And while we are doing that, I actually have this pond, little pond swan, and also some ducks, I think. Yeah, this is mandarin ducks, and maybe we can have some right here. I would like that. Some ducks on the edge of the pond, and also here, I think. This is a really nice lily pads right there. I'll leave it like that and have the ducks over there. And maybe let's try to have one more over here. I think it would be good in this area too. So yep, like that. It's a bit similar to this, but it's a different one. We have the mandarin ducks, and I think we can have one white swan. This white swan right here, and black. Maybe right here. See a couple of swan, and yeah, I think that should do it. And we're just going to fill the rest of this with some sand texture. So let's do that. I'm going to use the SM2, so this one right here, the ploppable. It's also called ploppable beach stone, so not sand. But I'm going to use the small one, so this one right here, and let's try it first before we plop it. Maybe try it here. So it looks like that. What was that sound? So it looks like that, and yeah, I think we can fill it fill the shoreline with it. And before we continue, let's just save the progress a little bit. Just make sure that we don't lose this area again. Will take some time before this, just to save this city tiles. And let's continue with this area, and I'm choose the smaller one, and just fill the rest of this like that. Oh my, this is too bad because the water texture actually above the above this stone right here. I think we might need to add a little bit of flora to cover up this line right here. And this is why I don't really like using this Pegasus spawn water texture. Because it is above the other object, MMP object, so it's a bit hard to do MMP work using it. And we are done with this small stone right here, and I'm going to add to use the giraffe cattails again to blur this shoreline right here. So let's plop the cattails all the way like that. And I don't really like how this turns out because it looks a bit weird actually. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Let's just add some more floras just for variations. So I'm going to use these bushes. A little bit more right here, I think. And maybe we can add one more right there. Can't really add anything because I already fill this area right here with all of this sand texture. Let's try another flora, so the smaller one, and this one right here. Just to add more variations for the shoreline right here, because I don't want to have all of this to be cattails. That should do it, and maybe a little bit of bigger rocks and stones. So maybe this one right here. Should have used this instead of this smaller one. But it's already done, so let's just make the best of it, I guess. Hello, Mutant. Is this SimCity 4? Yeah, this is SimCity 4. That's a little bit too big, I guess, but I guess it's alright. Maybe a little bit more right there at the edge of the map, and maybe one more right here. See if we can add some big stones. I don't think I can do it there. Maybe some right here. Yeah, I can't do it too. So yeah, I guess that's it for this spot right here. I'm not really satisfied with this, but let's just move on from here and save the progress. And I think this is quite nice actually, although this is not the best one, but I think overall this is still looking a bit nice. So we have this part right here, this little lake, and it has a pipe going through this. It has a pipe tunnel, and well, look at this one. This is actually really nice buildings. This is Schotesbroek Winery, and I'm going to keep it historical. This is actually a growable farm, I think, and it has its own sound effect too. So this tunnel, this water tunnel, going all the way through here to this little lake right here, and we have this part right here with some boardwalk, and this helicopter keep still hovering on this. This is a clinic, I think. This is a Pond Air Hospital. It has a really big capacity, and I think I will increase it a little bit more, like that. And yeah, I think that's it for this city tile. Let's save our progress again, because we fixed the capacity for that hospital. And next one, we are going to exit the region. So exit to region, and I'm thinking about expanding and opening a new tile, but I'm not sure yet actually. Maybe we can. So the one we opened before is this Yogyakarta area right here. So this one. Let's just go to a new city tile right here, and maybe we can start a new city. So we have this one right here, and this is a really weird looking land area. It's because I terraformed the other side of this map, and have this area now look like this. So let's just work on this, and I don't know, maybe we can have it like that. So we still have this part right there, but not too close with the edge of the map. Have it like that, and maybe we can have the water area, not water area. What do you call this part right here? So let's make a nice gradation between for the water color. Something like that, and maybe make a nice beach along this line right here. Like that, and there. And for this part right here, let's add a little bit of variations for the terrain. let's adjust the brush size just so can make a nicer and a bit more random terrain elevation. I want this one right here. This is brighter navy color and have it all the way through here. And later we can make the color transition a bit nicer using the subtone tools, like how we did it on the Palembang city. So have something like that, and brighter color right here. So let's transition a bit more. Okay, that should do it, I think. Let's have a bit more right here, and this bright right there. You might need to expand this beach a little bit, so let's go like that. And I don't really want to have a lot of diagonals beach texture, so we're going to have more straight line for the beach. And so let's just have it like that. And that's I think that's a little bit too much. Let's just do it again like this. Yeah, that should be the overall layout for this part right here, and I think we can move to this part right there and at least work on this shoreline right here. I want to have a pretty big gap between these two areas, so let's expand this ocean a little bit more. Let's just use a bigger brush size and have it like that all the way through here. Yeah, something like that. And I'm going to use this part as reference for the texture. So I'm going brush size shift 2, and let's click and hold right here and drag it all the way through there. So that way we have this area right here on the same elevation with this, but we need to fix this part right here in the middle, so something like that, and then we can flatten this area again. This is exactly what we did on the city of Palembang. So if you watch the video, you should be familiar with it. And last, we can use this. I don't think we need a reference for the beach texture because we can just have it like this, like that. Something like that. And yeah, we are only going to have a beach along this line right here and have a just hard cliff maybe for this part right there. Yep, something like that. And I am going to reduce the elevation for this area because I don't want to have this is a little bit too much elevation difference between the beach and this area right here. So let's lower this part right here. I want to be a bit more precise for the elevation, so maybe let's just try it like this first. So something like that. And we need a pretty big area for the this is going to be the center of this city tile, so let's use a bigger brush size so we can do it faster. Have something like that. I think this is pretty nice. And we can have this flattened area all the way through here, maybe. All right. I think we can have this part right here like that, and maybe here. And let's use the soften tools right here just to make this nice this area into a nice slope. That should do it. Now we just need to make this part right here nicer, so let's use the soften tools again, and I'm going to blend this color right here to make a nicer gradation color. So I'm going to use the shift maybe 5, and let's soften these edges. Like that. Also this part right here. Later on, maybe we can make some sort of coral reef area. That's something that I haven't tried before, so I think that would be interesting to do. I shouldn't do that here, so let's just move on to this part right here. A bit more right there, and that should do it. might need a little bit more of this color to have a nice blend right there. So let's use quick level again and go maybe a little bit more. Like that, just so we can make a nicer blending. Use the soften. I'm going to use shift 4. Must be a lot of difference. The difference too big maybe. So that's why we can't really have a nice blend right here. We look at from this side right here, you can see that it's a bit weird. So let's soften this. Or maybe because of the terrain properties. So yeah, let's just blend this brighter blue right here. Okay, that should do it for that part, and let's just finish up this part right here. And also this little part right here. There you go. I think that's pretty good. Let's save our progress. And I think we can enter the mayor mode. And for this part right here, I think I'm going to name it I'm not sure yet. Maybe not Bangka, Maluku maybe. Let's just go with Maluku. And I'm going to use the AZ and establish the new city. So for this one right here, this is going to be our main our capital for this city tile. And I think I'm going to start from here. And we actually have a rail line going on right there, and we can, yeah, I think we can make connections. I think we can start with this part right here. So let's just do it like I might need to flatten this one, so let's just go like this, like that. Flatten this part, and maybe have it like that. And let's just have these rails go all the way to this area right here, but not just a straight line. Let's make really nice connections. And since this is a little bit higher, we need to go down a little bit. And to do that, I think I'm going to make a nice slope for these rails. And let's just pause the gameplay just so we don't progress the time. And I think we can make, instead of going through like that, I think we can have it go to here first. So let's just have it like that. And I'm going to make decrease right here. So have one right there. So this is 7.5. The rails will go all the way 7.5 to here maybe. Let's just give it a try. So 7.5 should be flattened all the way to here. Since we have the slope mode for the rails, we can actually make a pretty nice slope right there. But this is a little bit too much, I think. So let's just use the other rails, the monorail. I have a bit more restricted for this one. And we can have a really nice and smooth slope right there. Yeah, something like that. And here we can make just a corner like that, I think. That should be fine. And then we can have these rails go through like that, I guess. Yeah. Let's have it all the way to here. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 tiles right there. So if we have maybe like roads right here, we still have 4 tiles that we can use. And I think that should be enough. And we actually can have the rails go all the way through here like that. Not there, but here. So let's make this connections and have this part right here go like that. And then let's have these rails maybe go, and this is why I usually just use the tail one tile at a time to flatten the area. Have it like that, but instead of just going straight like this, I think we can have it a bit diagonals maybe. Let's see. So we have this part right here on this side, and I think we can have a rails maybe later, like a bridge going on like that. Maybe a bit to here. And we actually have this cliff right here, and I think this would be really useful for the bridge later on. So for this part right here, let's make a little diagonals, I think. Just have diagonals like that. And we might need to increase the elevation a little bit right here. Or maybe later on we can have elevated rails going on right here. So let's continue with this first and make sure we have a really nice curve right there. And here I think we can have elevated rails right here. So let's see the height difference, and let's just use 15. So 15 should be around there. This is 15. I'm not sure if this would be a good idea to have a diagonal diagonal slope, not slope, but diagonal connection right here. Yeah, maybe let's just give it a try first. So that is 15, so this is level 2 elevated rails. And to make that connections, we are going to use this one right here. So this is the draggable elevated railway. And since this is a diagonal one, should be this one right here. I'm not sure where we can put it, maybe right there. Yikes, not like that, I guess. Yep. let's try again. I don't think I have done it before with the diagonals like this. I'm not sure yet how we can do it, where to put the starter. Okay, so we need to have it like that. So this part right here, this needs to go like that. Okay. There you go. So this go like that, and we actually have it go. Yep, we did it. This is diagonal elevated rails. It looks a bit weird with this texture right here. I don't think, I'm not sure if you can see it clearly on the screen, but there's like a little bit of shadow right there. Let's just continue with this for now, and I think this part right here, I'm not sure if we can actually make let's try to have this connection right there and see if we can. Okay, this is actually works, so we should be fine with our connections like that. But this diagonals right here, maybe we can have it go all the way through here. So let's just do that. And yeah, I don't think we can have this nice slope right here all the way. So maybe just this part right here would be a really nice slope, but this part right here would be a little bit rough with some cliff right like this. Yeah, this is is getting higher and higher. Maybe instead of having the diagonals all the way through there, maybe we can have it just go like this instead. So let's try it all the way through here like that, and then we can have this elevator rails going down here. So like that, and we need the transitions. again using the draggable elevator railways. Cycle through the puzzle piece and this one right here to make the connections. Yep, that should do it. But this part right here, I'm not sure if we can make a really nice connections, so curve like that. That actually works. Okay. I think we need to move this part right here and just have the road go through there, like that. Yeah, this because this curve right here needs a bit more space. There you go, we have our rails connections, and we can make this go through here and then all the way here, I think. Have it connections like that, and then make it make a nice corner right here, I think. Can actually maybe have a fractional angle for the rails over here, or another option would be just go all the way through here and make it an elevator rails instead, and have it connected to this part right here. Yeah, that's another option too. But let's just first make this connections right here. Like that, and I'm not entirely sure if this is a good idea to have this corner right here. Can have a nicer curve like that, but that would need a bit more space, and I'm not sure yet if I can. We need to place a station somewhere around here, I think. So we need a bit more space, I think. Yeah. Oh, hello, Adam. Yeah, I think fractional angle would be nice too, but I'm not sure yet I'm going to do the fractional angle or maybe just the elevator rails, because this part right here, I'm not sure yet what I want to put here actually. So, and I haven't tried the fractional angle before, so yeah, let's just give it a try, I guess. I'm a bit hesitant with the fractional angle because most of the parts we can't really use it for another. Because it will take a bit more space than necessary. This one right here, this is the starter. So I think we can go like that, and then we can just yeah, we need to flatten this just to make sure. Oh, hello Lemo. Lemius. Thank you. Okay, can you actually drag the rails to make the connections, or do I need the puzzle piece just to make the connections? That should I'm not sure which one I need to use. Okay, please bear with me a little bit, because not this one. I need a straight one, so this is also not the straight one. Is it this one? So this is a starter piece for the what is going on right here. So I can't drag that. Okay, I actually can need to be really delicate with this, I guess. So you see, we have that connection right there, but have it like that. Need to move one tile at a time, I guess. Oh, okay, that's not how is it supposed to be. I really need to learn a bit more using this fractional angle, I guess. We just need to go all the way through here, I think, so just a little bit more. So it just I think this is because I don't have much experience with this this fractional angle before, so it's a little bit harder for me to use it. With a little bit more practice, I think you can use it easily. It would be much easier if you have more experience with it. I saw the I forgot the name, but I think it's the FD grid. They use the fractional angle a lot on their build, and yeah, I think that's quite nice. So let's just have the straight line to this part right here. Have this line, and yeah, we need another puzzle piece to make these connections. Should be maybe this one. Sometimes it's a bit tricky with this puzzle piece, because if you don't have enough space, it won't rotate the way you want it to be. So see. I can't have it facing the other directions. Let's see. Let's try to flatten this just so we can see it a bit clearly. Yeah, maybe this needs a little bit more cutback too. So maybe this one would make the connections. So if we have something like that, let's see if we can make these connections right here. Yeah, it won't connect like that, so I need another one. Maybe there's some sort of formula or something with the naming. Yeah, I think this one should do it, but we need a bit more, one more connections, I think, for it to work. So this, let's have it go all the way like that. And I forgot the name already, so we are going to go with that, I guess. No, that one. So that should do it for this part right here. But this one also need another connections. Maybe this one. I think I should pay attention to the name of this puzzle piece. So yeah, there you go. I think this one should do it. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. There you go, and there you go. Why is it a bit we actually have only we only need one piece right here, but I think I can do it with just one piece actually. So let's try again. We just need something like this here, and that should be able to do it. But I forgot which one I use over there, so maybe this one. So something like that, perhaps. No, not like that. Maybe this one. also not that one. So let's try this one right here. Yeah, especially not that one. So not that one. So I think this one should do it. There you go. And okay, that's pretty cool actually. We just need to know which piece we have to use. That took me a while, but we figured it out, and that's pretty good. Just for this little bit right here. And let's continue with this all the way through here. We're going to flatten this part right there. And yeah, I think I can have it all the way through here, and we can make a bridge crossing to this island right there. But for the time being, I think I'm going to cut the connections right here. You can actually have some sort of small residential area right here on the edge of the cliff. So if like that, and I don't know, maybe if we have the line right there. Let's see if we can make this into a really nice curve. Yeah, I don't think we can do it like that, but we can have it like this. So have something like that over there, and this will just go a 90-degree corner to cross the island. But for now, we are going to, I think I'm going to need another connections over here for these rails. So maybe have it go like that, but I'm not sure yet. Let's just work with this road first, I guess. So let's have this road all the way to there, and then we're going to make a hairpin roads to make it going down all the way to here. So let's do that. We're going to have maybe 15 meters at a time, so or maybe 7.5. So that's 7.5. It's a little bit too small, I guess. Let's add another 7.5. So this one 7.5, and let's add some more street tiles to guard the this height. So when we use these rails, it should work. Like, we need a bit more space right here. Let's remove this part. So I put the street tiles to guard the elevation, just so when we make our connections, it won't broke the elevations. So when we make our slope like this, the elevation would be locked by these tiles right there. But this part right here, since I'm going to make a nice curve for this road, we need a bit more flat area right here. So yeah, I think we need to go all the way like that. So if we put it like that, we need a bit more space right here for the elevation, for the slope to look much more yeah, a bit nicer like this. So if we make our connections like that and make the curve, should works pretty well, I guess. And now this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So there's 10 tiles, or maybe 9, since this is already flat enough. So 9 tiles between these two elevation point to make a nice slope. And right here we can actually have this maybe just 3 tiles, but if we have 3 tiles right there, we can make straight connections. We can make another connections in the middle of it. So I'm going to add a bit more like that, maybe one more, so 5 tiles right there. And we can have this part right here going down to here, and another 15 meters. So not the elevation, not the elevated one, but we are going to dig 15 meters like that, and there 15 meters all the way to here. And let's put another tiles right there to guard the elevation. Some more right there, and we can have the rails going down like that. Okay, that should work, I guess. Just need to drag a bit more. Yep, something like that should work. Let's connect our roads, and here we can have the roads like that. And since we have one straight line right here, we can make our connections through there like that. It can be a road, or maybe just a straight like this, or maybe something else later on. Let's just have it flattened like that, and maybe we can have this area connected to on top of here later on. But for now, let's continue with this this road right here and make all the way to down here. So let's do that. And yeah, I'm going to flatten this a bit more like that. And this would be another 5 tiles, so like that, and there. If we want, since this is going to be I don't think I want some area going on right here, so we can actually make this one a bit more height like that, I guess. Yeah, let's just go with this connection like this, and this is also going down. Let's fix this and put some guard right there, and this is going to be going down another 15 meters. So let's use the digger again. 15 and 15 would be go all the way like that, I guess. And here can use our rails again to make the slope. So let's make our slope like that. Let's give it a try again. There you go. We have our slope right there, and should be pretty smooth actually. So and let's put some streets right there. I'm not entirely sure about this height actually, because this is might be a little bit too much for some retaining wall. So for example, if I put something like this wall, let's try to put some wall first here and see how it looks like. So for example, if this one right here, since this is a little bit too much, the texture is stretched a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to see it like this actually. So maybe 15 is a little bit too much. Let's try to go with 7.5 instead. So sorry, it's if it's a bit too loud, so let's try again with just 7.5, or maybe just 10. This is 10 meters difference. Put some guards right there, and yeah, I think 10 is still a bit. It's a bit too much, maybe. Let's just at 2.5. So this is 7.5 now. Well, actually, 10 and 7.5 is not that much difference. Can just go with 10, I guess. So this is 10 meters height difference. I mean with this part right here, not with this part. And with 10 we can make our connections down here. Like that. So this is a really nice slope going on right here. It's not much difference, I guess, but let's just go with it for now. Have it go like that, and here the 10 meters should be this one, so it needs to go up a little bit. Yeah, that's 10 meters, and it is much better, I think. Just since this is only 10 meters at a time, we need a little bit more hairpin like this to make it all the way down. Okay, this one should be good enough, I guess. And let's make it all the way down. And since we already have this part right here, I think we'll go all the way through here. We are not going to build an area around here, so we can have a tight turn like this for this part right here. Have it like that. And let's see, maybe we can use the monorails again for these connections. Let's flatten it all the way through there. Put some more guards for our tiles like that. And I'm going to use the monorails to make the slope. So something like that. Yeah, that's not enough. This is a little bit too strict, I guess. Let's try again with the rails, but hopefully we can make a much more a nicer one. I'm not sure about this one. I think it's all right. Let's have it like that, and we actually don't need to go all the way through here, but we can cut the area right here, I guess. Have it like that. Yeah, it is much more space efficient than before. And then we can have our connections all the way through here. So this part right here is already flattened enough, so if we put our tiles, it's actually already flattened. And then we can just have it go all the way down here, I think. Yeah, I think this part right here should be enough. So let's put our guard right there. Let's clean this part right here, put some guard right here, and make our slope like that. Yeah, that should do it, but we need one more tiles right here, I think, for our curve. Have it like that, there, and make our curve right there. Okay, that should do it for this part right here. And yeah, I think we can have these tiles. Yeah, one tile right here, and we can zone some residentials maybe, or commercials later on, and fill this part right here with some retaining wall. Okay, that's yeah, that should do it for this part. And let's make our road connections. And for this part right here, our roads is going to maybe just go all the way like that. So let's make our connection first. Let's have it all the way like that, and then we need a bit more space right here, so let's flatten this area. Yeah, I think 2 tiles should be enough, or maybe 3. 3 tiles right there, but this is a little bit too much, so let's flatten this 1 tiles right here and make it to maybe just 10 meters like that. Flatten this one again, so this is only going up 10 meters. And we might actually need to flatten this area right here and have it on the same elevation level with this one. But instead of 10, I think we can add one more 5 meters more, so we actually have 15 terrain difference right here. So this is our height reference, and I'm going to use the quick level brush again. Just use shift maybe 3, so 3, and make a nice transition between this height and this height with this part right here. Just use shift, adjust the brush size again. Let's have it flatten all the way like that, and there you go. Let's make a nice slope right here. Okay, we can just use this with some straight tiles like that to flatten this part right there. Just so we won't have too much height difference. Yeah, I think this part right here should be fine. We just need to make later on, if we are going to make a connections, we can just go another maybe hairpin or maybe just a tunnel going on right here later on. But for now, I think should be this part right here should be natural enough. Yeah, just need to work on this part right here, but that would be for later, I guess. Right now, let's work on this part right here. So I'm not sure yet. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 tiles. So if we have an avenue right here, I'm going to have 5 and 6 like that. 6 should be enough. So if we have 6 tiles right here, we can have maybe some streets going on right here. So this will have 2 tiles in between the streets and avenue, and if we have another streets at the edge of it, we will have another 2 tiles in between. But yeah, I think we can have it like that. And we are just going to have a straight avenue for this part right here, all the way to there, and right here we can just have this road going through like that, I guess. And there you go. Actually, maybe we can have a little bit more, I don't know, maybe diagonals going on. It actually works. I didn't know we can have this kind of connections. Have diagonals like that and have the avenue going through all the way to there. Yeah. and our roads can go like this. It's like the cutting through, I don't know, maybe like the Broadway in New York. So let's have it all the way to here, and I don't know, perhaps we can have it going down there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 tiles. Since this is 8 tiles, we can have a 4x4 later on in between this area. So let's have it go like that, and then right here we can just have a straight avenue again. But this one right here will have it go all the way like that, and then this avenue right here can just going down like this. Have our connections go like that, and yeah, we can just have a nice grid going on right here. There you go. Now let's see how we are going to make this works. First, let's make this road connection first and have it go through here, I think. And for this one right here, let's save our progress first and see. I'm a little bit confused why we don't have any road connection right here. So let's check the tiles from another side. So this is the one that we are working on, and yeah, okay, I think I remember why we don't have one. So this is the city of Riau, and the advisor already complaining about this part right here. It's been a while since the last time I visit this tile right here. So this is where this little village right here belong. And if there's still so much space that we can build on this city tile. I didn't realize that the building on the top of the hill turned to be this bigger buildings. This is Ventura Place 2. Okay, so the connections that we have on the other side is the rails connections, and it is this one actually. So I think I'm not sure if I want to have road connections above here, because if we have road connections there around this area right here, it will reduce the traffic for the rails, and I don't think I want that for now. So we are going to make a road connections around this part right here, so down here. Yeah, my plan for this part right here is actually to have this line extend all the way through here, but I haven't got the time to execute it yet. So for now, let's just make connections maybe around here, and I'm going to use the Maxis highway just to have connections with big capacity. So just have Maxis highway like that. So this is already connected, and let's save this part right here. took some time just to save the progress again. Okay, we got it saved, and let's exit to region again. And we should have our connections right here, but we might need to work on this water again a little bit, I guess, because the connection is right here. This is going to be a lot of work, I guess. I don't think I want to work on this part right now, so for now let's just go with these roads and have it going up right here, and maybe have connections to this side. Yeah, I think it's better to have a connection to this side instead. So let's just go with this first, and here let's see how much the height difference right here. Should be 15 because we have this part right here, so let's try with 15, and this is 15. So this is 15. Let's make a crossing like that, and then here we can have it like that, and there, and I think we can have a slope going on here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think it is enough for a nice slope, so let's try one more tile to this side right here. Destroy this one, and let's put some guards right there, maybe here, and then let's try to make a nice slope. Yeah, we still need a bit more space right here. Some more guards right there, and let's try a nice slope. Okay, I think that should be enough. There you go. And for this part right here, let's see. Then I'm going to have this part like this. Maybe one more tile right there, and we can have some maybe like residentials facing these directions. Something like that later, and redesign it like that, so maybe something like that too. And then I'm not going with another fractional angle for now. That took a really long time to work on it. And here I'm just going to use an avenue for the outer connections. There you go. Let's cut it all the way through like that. So we have only this small part right here for it. Well, it's a little bit awkward, I guess. So let's try. At least like, yeah, like that. So we have a nice planter in between this lane, And right here we can just have a small train station, I guess, for this area. Let's flatten this part a little bit. I ruined the I ruined the slope a little bit, but I think let's try to flatten this part again. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Let's try again. I think we used the monorails before for this part right here, so let's try again with the monorails, and make sure to put some guards right there. And the monorails going through like that. That should do it, and we can have our connections again. There you go. Just be careful not to flatten the slope again. And we actually can have maybe have it all the way through like that, and have these zones right here for some farms maybe. Let's not use the control, but just have it like that. But for this part right here, let's have it like that, touching the rails, so we don't need to add a freight station for it. And right here, well, actually, since we have a slope right here, I don't think we can make connections like that, because that would ruin the slope. Or okay, that one worked just fine, so let's have it like that, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to reconcile the edge with another side of this map, so I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is quite okay. And actually we can have street connections like that, following these rails. Have it all the way up here, and then here we can have our streets going like that, I guess. Well, along this part right here, I think we can have another farms area, but I'm not sure yet how it would go. Maybe something like this, just so we have an excuse for this street right here. Yeah, I think it can go like that, I guess. And I will leave this little cliff right here, just for it to look interesting. Have it flattened like that, and well, I'm not sure if I want to have farms right here, or maybe we can have actually have a residential area. Maybe it would be nicer. Yeah, let's see. Have a runabout right there, and street connections right there. Maybe we can have it like that. a lot of this just one tiles except for this part right here, so that's a little bit weird I think, but I think we can just have it like that for now. Have this one all the way like that, and we can put some retaining walls along this part right here. And for this part right here we can just have it like that, and just leave one more space right there, and this one can go like that I guess. There's a little slope going on right here, but I think we can just leave it be like that. And let's flatten this part right here. It's a little bit weird, but we can actually put a small station here just so this area can have easy access to these rails. But if we put one right here, they are not going to use these threads because they can just use the rails, and it is much faster I think. So I'm a bit hesitant about that. So let's go with this first. And since we already have road connections right here, I don't think we need another one over here, so I'm just going to flatten this part right here and zone it with some farms. Have some farms all the way to the edge of these tiles, so have it like that. And over here we can zone it like that, or maybe put some decorations later on. So yeah, I'll keep it like this for now. And here we can have this connected like that. This farm tile can go, maybe that should be enough for now. And right here we can put stations. I'm just going to use the passenger station for now. These farm tiles right here can just use the roads to transport their goods. And I am going to use this small station, this one right here. So this is a spam rural rail hull, and I'm going to use this gravel one. So let's have it like that. It fits pretty well right here. And we can actually put a bus stop right here to complement this small station. Just have it like that. Yep, that should do it, I think. And for this part right here, maybe a little commercial zones. Another commercial zones right there. Yeah, that should do it, I guess. And this part right here also another commercial zones. And along this line right here, this also commercial zones, and the rest of this just some residential area. One space right here for the buffer. I think we can put some parks and decorations later on. But along this line we can have some more residentials. Okay, I think that should do it for now. Let's put our electricity just a small power plant. Maybe we can just use this wind power plant. This one right here, and let's see where we can put this one. Maybe up here. I don't want to destroy the trees actually. So maybe there. Well, so much for not destroying the trees. Maybe like that, and we can remove the one in the middle, and then put some trees MMP. Just use with the, let's just go with the Norway maple. Not like that. Let's try again. One more right there, and use these two. It's a small one maybe, because the big one is a little bit too much maybe. Yeah, I think we can keep the big one right there and put some smaller one down here like that. Have it like that. And then for the rest of this, I think we can just put some small flora. Or let's try this one right here. This is the walnut trees. The Bob Ross. Oh yeah, I know Bob Ross. It's a really charming painter. Thank you. So we put one walnut. Let's try another variation. I want to have the not this one, but I want this one, but I need this to have this one facing this direction. So let's try again. Oh well, let's just go with that, and let's put another Norway maple right here, the small one. And for the rest of it, we can just put some small grass, maybe these bushes. I think this when this one growing, this would remove these bushes right here. So let's add a bit more like there, and yeah, I think that should be enough for now. Can remove the we can hide the grid again, and we just need the water tower for now. Before that, let's save our progress again and put the water tower. I am going to use this one right here. It's a really nice looking one. Is it this one? I'm not sure. Let's try it there. Yeah, I think we can stick with this one for now. It has 5,000 capacity, so should be enough for this small area right here. And let's make our pipe connections. Let's follow the streets and have it go down like that. And here I don't think we can have this one right here go like that, because it will break the the rails, so like that. So and we can't have this part like that too, so the only way we can have to this area, well, we can actually have it here. Yeah, we can have it like that. So let's go with this for now. And here I'm just going to have it go all the way through here, I guess. We can make our straight connections through here. And this part can go maybe like that. And we can have our connections there. Have this one all the way through here. Make sure we have a nice curve going on right there. Also here. And let's have our connections. Yeah, we can't have this one there, so let's just have it here maybe. Well, let's not make the connections and just fill this area right here with some residential zones. And let's flatten this part right here. It's already 4:30 past 4 a.m. so it might be a bit noisy right now, and I might need to end the stream soon. So let's try to get this done first. I'm just going to zone this one, maybe just 2 tiles right there and 1 tiles right here. And right here we can have well, this one right here can go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 tiles right there. Let's use the eraser, the NAM eraser. So this one right here, network eraser, and remove that part right here, just so we can zone something right here. And 3 by 5, there you go. Should be a farmhouse right here. Farmhouse with a bus stop like that. And the rest of this area can go with some maybe a 2 by 2 like that, and some zones like that, I guess. This can be empty and we can fill it with some maybe billboard or another decorations. But for now, we have our water, we have our electricity, we got our network connections, and yeah, let's try to grow our zones. I'm going to disable the New York and stick with Chicago and Houston for now. And also let's put some MMP3s before we start it. Let's see. I don't think I want to go with seasonal trees for now. Let's just go with the some pine trees, so conifers, and also conifers, and later on maybe some subalpine firs. Not subalpine firs. What do you call this one? Oh yeah, this is subalpine firs actually. We have 2 tiles right here that we can use. Let's use the network eraser right there, and we can have a commercial zones right there. Why did I do that? Yeah, I need we need this part right here. I keep clicking on this just so we have trees here, but yeah, I'm not going to. If we do that, we lose the decorations for this side wall right there. So I'll keep this one empty for now. And yeah, let's start our simulations. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's pretty quick. We got a really nice farm building going on right here, but I don't like this farm, so we keep this building and rezone the farm again. Let's do it like that, but let's try again. Maybe we need this part right here just so it will touch the rails. Also this one right here, it's a little bit too close to the rails, so it's not safe. Let's rezone this farm again. Gateway destination, I will ignore it for now. We got this nice spot right here, and yeah, I think we can keep some of these houses because they are looking pretty nice. They look pretty nice, so I'll keep some of this, and also this one, and also this one, and for the rest of it we can just let them grow into another buildings. So we got our streets, we got our houses, and let's try to put some walls to cover this slope right there. I'm going to use the one that I made, so this one right here. Oh, we actually have this this thing right here. It's like a gate to a neighborhood. I think we can put one over here actually, or maybe right here, maybe here instead. So I'm not sure yet, maybe like that. It's a bit too much, I think, because we have this tower right here, so this will make this less interesting. So let's just remove it, and just let's just put the walls for now. Also I am going to keep this one and let this one grow and the rest of it to grow. And let's work on these walls right here. Should be around here. Yeah, this one right here. So this is we already have train coming in. maybe just up to here should be enough, I guess. Triangle down, or yeah, that one should be enough. We need a triangle up for this spot right here, but we actually can have these streets going like this. I think have one there and put some decorations here. So let's put a basketball court right there, and here we can have stairs. Just this small one right here. This is part of the MAS 71 walls. And since we have a stairs right here, it would be better if we have a bus stop nearby. We have one right here, so maybe this one is enough for it. If we speed up our gameplay and see the traffic, you see that with these stairs right here, Sims prefers to just walk down to this part of the area. And also this one can actually have a nice stairs going on right there too, and later on if we want to develop this part, you can just go down and walk. Also here, I think for this part right here, we can have this wall like that, or maybe let's see if we can use another one. Yeah, no, this is more suitable for an industrial area, I think. Let's see if we can just go with the same wall with the other area. This is a corner one, so we have another fences going on this side. I'm just going to use the straight one instead. Straight one like that, all the way to here. That's a little bit weird, but okay, we just need to flatten this part like that. And for this part right here, this is let's put some tiles right there to guard the area. I'm not sure where this all of these cars going, because we don't have anything going on right here except for just road connections. So this is all of this is triangle down. I don't have anything to cover this part right of this rails, so we'll just leave it like that, and maybe later fill it with some trees. But for now we'll just leave it empty. But for this part right here, we can use the triangle up. The triangle up should be all the way down here. This one, or yeah, this one right here. There you go, triangle up and another triangle up right here. And this part right here, we just I'm going to use the triangle down, I think, but since we already have triangle up selected, we can use it here. And let's disable this bubble, UDI bubble right there, and turn it off. Okay, I don't like this the car dealer right there, so let's try another one. Hopefully we can get another buildings. Let's try again. Let's use the medium density. Okay, this is medium density. Let's just let's just stick with the low density and try again until we get another buildings. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. I'll keep this one, and I regret not making that one historical before. Also this one right here, I quite like this flora going on right here, but I don't like this big building, so let's try to have another farmhouses. And also this one, and let's finish up this part right here. We need a straight one and another triangle down, so a straight one right there, and yeah, we need to remove this some of these trees. Use the triangle down, or maybe some corner right here. And let's just put the trees back like that. Okay, that's pretty good actually for a starter. We haven't touched the main area yet. Just another small area on the corner of the map. And I think we can save our progress, and I might need to end stream. It's almost 5 a.m. in the morning now, and it's getting really noisy around here, so yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Yeah, one more time before we end. Let's try to get a nice farmhouse right here. Not farmhouse, but farm building. Yeah, I'll just stick with this one for now. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching me buildings in this area right here. We had lemons, we had Adam Keko, we had Prot Mutant, we had Countess, and we had Playland. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm not sure if I'm going to stream again tomorrow, but hopefully I have the time to stream again. And the next one we might build this part right here, because we already prepare some of this part. Also, before we stop the stream, if we check some of the statistics, so we have a little bit deficit on our budget, but it's not that much actually, so we are doing quite fine right here. The demand is all the way to the roof because we have so much going on the other side of the tiles. The rating is not yeah, still we're just getting started, so this is pretty normal. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again on the next one. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Okay, that's it. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.